Hi everyone, I'm Bevan from Benson Homes. We are here continuing our series on Home Remodeling Month and sitting down with our industry partners. And today I have the opportunity to sit down with Andrea Bennett from Mosaic Home Interiors. Hi Andrea, how are you doing today?
Hey Bevan, doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks so much for taking the time to sit down with us today. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. So how have things been going at Mosaic?
Things are going well. We have been really busy, which is fantastic. And among our current kind of extraordinary times, it's been nice for people to have a little bit of a distraction working on their homes, and we're here to help them with that fun next project and keeping our eyes on the horizon. So it's been fun.
So good, good. Well, it's really good to see you, and just wanted to find out a little bit about you, Mosaic, and just hear from you on industry trends today. So I guess we could start with you. If you could just tell us a little bit about you, and so our clients can kind of learn who you are and what you're all about.
Absolutely. Perfect. Who am I? So as long as I can remember, I've always been a people person. Something I think a lot of maybe clients will pick up or designers will pick up as they work with me is I'm genuinely enthusiastic about the projects I get to help with. And I'm passionate about providing like quality products. And of course, the way that we run as Mosaic is to provide a reliable service to keep everything moving smoothly, not slowly. And so behind me is a team of people that work really hard day in, day out. There's a lot of behind the scenes, but I get the joy of actually the fun part, which is making selections on the front end. And I think that's why Benson Homes and Mosaic partner so well. So there's a lot of factors when building a home, sometimes in helping lead selections with you, Bevan, and then other times I have the pleasure of working with Carol and supporting the vision of the lead designer. Every job it's wild. That's something I love about this job is the variation. So every job is different. They're all personal, and I personally value the responsibility that I share with you guys and listening to the client and then offering just quality service, quality materials. More about me personally is I spend a lot of time with my pup on my days off. I'm born and raised in Virginia, love Virginia so much. I've had the pleasure of living in other places only to come back with even more love for this great state and our great nation. If I'm not at work, you'll find me on time off and on weekends with my pup River. She's a little lab and I'm biased. I think she's the sweetest thing and quite the adventurer. So we'll take weekend trips, and yeah, she's so cute. But she will join me at the beach and the ocean front for walks in the evenings or out for weekend hikes, traveling, volunteering, cooking. Those are things I really enjoy. And lately, I found myself interested in training for a half marathon. So we'll see how that goes. I know.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah,
Very good.
very excited.
Oh, well, good. So tell us a little bit about Mosaic's philosophy.
Oh, sure. So Mosaic, I'm thrilled to actually. That's what maybe drew me to this specific company. Mosaic's reputation is really founded on three things. And it's just this mentality that we hold at each branch. It's something we're definitely personally trying to implement and then bring into business. But you'll notice our logo has like 3 boxes. So the first box for us signifies, and we hope to make it known that we first seek to try and understand, whether that's understanding what the project holds or understand what the client's looking for. That's you and I, maybe before the appointment even begins, connecting on certain details and doing a lot of the back work. Then for the next little box, the next very important thing for us, it's the truth that we hold in materials that we offer and the quality that we aim for. So being really like transparent in what we hope to bring to the table We put a lot of our vendors through just rigorous questions and making sure that they're something we're proud to bring on. I would be very happy to put in my own home. That's something really important to us, is truth. So transparency. If I don't know the answer, I'll grab it for you. And if I'm presenting you with something, I know it's the best in the industry. At all price points, for all solutions. The next box for us that, and to me really holds value, is that everything matters. So it doesn't matter what project it is. It doesn't matter the timeline, the budget, what part of the home, it all matters. If it's a concern or if it's a question, there's no silly, stupid questions. We're here for all of it. And I'm truly here for all of that. So yeah, that's always really been something cool about Mosaic that I find.
I never realized that with the logo on the boxes, but that's really, really nice, really good. So tell me, I guess, anything else that would be good to know about Mosaic? Do you guys just do tile, or is there anything else that you guys carry there in the showroom?
Oh yeah, thank you so much for asking. So no, we do not just do tile. We partner with Benson to offer you tile solutions, but we actually offer everything. So from the beginning of a project, you know, in a kitchen with your kitchen faucets and hardware and backsplash and lighting, to a master bath remodel where you may want to do a whirlpool tub and lit mirrors and have fun with a steam unit. We do everything, but we have been in the tile industry the longest, and it's actually been really fun for me in the past 5 years to start with a company and see it transform into really offering so many diverse products and really being a one-stop shop for some clients. So
yeah, that is great. Yeah, you guys have transitioned over the year and brought in more products, more, you know, items for clients to choose from, and it makes it easy. Right. And you guys have a lot of selections there. I know when we come into the showroom with our clients, you always have lots of questions for us, and you know exactly where to take us, and we always end up finding that perfect tile. So thank you for that. So tell me a little bit, like, in your opinion, what's it like working with Benson Homes?
Oh gosh, so I've always appreciated that before the client walks in the building, I understand exactly the scope of what we're working on. I've never felt for any project, whether it's been someone's first remodel or third project or third remodel, everyone's really handheld through the experience. And so for me, it's always felt very personable and yeah, very detail oriented. There's a lot of work behind the scenes. And so your preparation that you give me, making appointments is huge. So we really like to operate with appointments. We know exactly what's coming in the door, perhaps having things pre-pulled, maybe some information, you know, already pulled from our racks to provide the client when they come in. That's all because of the work that Benson Homes does, that you do with each client. And so
thank you.
I think that sets us up for success, truly. So, yeah. And I find that Benson Homes, with all of that work that you do, is really treating each client's, you know, time and resources the most respectfully, because you're really trying to be efficient with the time that they allot for their home instead of just exhaustive work. So
yeah, because there's so many things to pick, you know, so many selections and different tiles to look through, and it can get overwhelming, and you guys do a great job kind of guiding and directing us exactly where we need to go and what we need to look at. So
fabulous.
Yeah. What about, can you kind of just walk us through what a selection appointment looks like?
Sure. So let's say we're doing a master bath remodel for a selection in the showroom, which I wish I could show you our showroom. It's really beautiful. Sure. And the showroom itself is such a tool. But when your clients are greeted in the showroom, we have Annie Fulcher at the front desk who greets them. Normally they would be offered a cup of coffee or a water. Right now with COVID, we've definitely changed our procedures where we are asking people to wear masks, and at least for this phase that we're currently in right now, we're being very serious with the safety of our clients, the safety of the personnel working here. But typically I would greet you then, or maybe Benson would actually come ahead of the scheduled time so that everyone's ready to go. Like I said earlier, things may be pre-pulled or ideas already begun, so the client feels really welcomed into whatever workspace we're in the showroom. Then we would, you know, with the designer there or with Bevan there, work on picking things for the bathroom floor. We take into account any selections already made, whether it was the vanity that was picked or what is the color scheme of paint that we're kind of maybe shifting to in the future with future selections. Yeah, so floor tile, I like to then go into the shower and then figure out where the focal point is in the shower or what is going to draw your eye. With tile. That's such a fun thing. It's a subtle thing, but it is such a big deal to pick the right tile for the space. It kind of sets the tone. It really lets the person who's enjoying the space understand if it's a more traditional feel, transitional, or contemporary. So that would be it. We write everything down in our computer system, email it off to Benson, when everything's complete, and then we start a file. It's like a live file that can be adjusted or added to at any time, and we're really big on notes here. So we take a lot of notes. I know you do too, and that just helps all the conversations from that appointment stay together for the 6-month period or 3-month period it might take for beginning to end. Then we have samples in our showroom. So the moment that you meet with us in the showroom, you're welcome to take samples right then and there for any further consultations you have, or we can always order you samples. Actually right now, which is fantastic, we're ordering samples to hopefully even be delivered to the client's home. So even if you were out of town and you didn't necessarily want to lug them back to you, we could just get your home address and send them directly at the convenience of your home to receive them there. So that's great.
So great. I'm glad you brought that up, because the samples are very helpful. You know, we tend to take those to other meetings so that we're able to see everything come together. And you guys are always, you know, so willing to, you know, if a sample's not in, to order it so that we can pick that up and have it for our client. And just being able to, you know, see things in person, you know, that touch, that feel, you know, what's that tile going to feel like underfoot, things like that. It's just very helpful in the design process. So we appreciate that. So talk to me a little bit about the trends. Like what are you seeing coming up with tile? I'm sure there's lots, but excited to hear about this.
Yes, always. I love that there's always something new coming out. New trends, but also just like new materials, more than even just like the style of things. We actually have this great company, Italian company, where they have these non-slip tiles that can be used in the home, but actually out into your exterior. So instead of using like pavers or concrete, we're able these days to take, you know, nice, thick, it's like, you know, 20 millimeter tile right into the exterior of a kitchen or a mudroom, and really like help with that indoor outdoor vibe where it's the same, the same like stone look, or it's really beautiful. It has allowed us to do a lot of cohesive looks and really nice flow of product. Other than that, I am loving right now, I love glass. Let me just totally put that out there. I love glass. I'm such a fan. But I've fallen in love recently with the amount of like geometric patterns that we have and mosaics that are water jet marbles or porcelain tile that are cut in really unique shapes and patterns. And whether we use that on a shower floor, or we use that as a wall accent in a bathroom, or as a backsplash in a kitchen, I feel like it's a really beautiful way for us to bring texture into a space. So that's what I would say is the new trends these coming years, is a lot of tile companies are jumping on board with adding more textured options to their selections. So if it's a 3D, which is awesome, I wish I could share a photo with you, and maybe we can actually at some point put that on there. But whether it's a 3D tile, or like I was saying, like it's a mosaic that's cut from natural stone or porcelain. Herringbone pattern is so very popular right now, and I love that. It just brings such interest, even with a very consistent tile. I would say that is really fun. And then neutrals. So the word like what neutral are we moving into next? I've seen the gray tones for so long, and I've personally noticed that a lot of people are moving from the blue grays closer into like a warm gray, which is awesome. I feel like it's a richer color, perhaps, or more of that taupe family of color. And then color. Neutrals are wonderful. We've been playing with them for so long, but I love these pops of color people are introducing. And so a lot of vendors are bringing in really beautiful like teals and blues, and even so bold as like purples that we have in the showroom. And they're still textured tile, and they're still super fun and feel custom. And we have them at all price points, but that is like the next thing. So as much as I love glass, we're really getting into some fun territory with ceramics being a cool color.
That's so great. Thanks for that update. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all the time we have today. And I really, again, appreciate you sitting down with us and taking the time to share about Mosaic and you and what we're seeing in the tile industry. So thank you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Hope to see you soon. And we'll see you soon.
That sounds good. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.